So, this week in reflection is really jam packed full of information, but I want to take a moment to talk to you about our schedule for next Wednesday and Thursday, being that it is the PSAT pre ACT on Wednesday, which adjusts our bell times. And then concurrently, it will adjust our bell times on Thursday so that the classes are equitable. So, let's talk a little bit about this week. First, coming up, we do have another opportunity to meet with our parents and teachers for parent teacher conferences. I do ask you to sign up through the online system. That will allow our teachers to know that you are coming at those specific times. And then as we transition to Wednesday, I want to go through two different ways. One is talk a little bit about the day. Testing. Testing during that day is from 7:20 to 11:25 in the morning, and then our classes commence from 12:05 to the end of the day. School's transportation runs at regular time. We will have supervision in the cafeteria for our students who arrive at regular time. They will have the opportunity for breakfast. They'll have the opportunity to do some study hall work. If available, we will open up the gymnasium, and then also they will have the opportunity to have their lunch. All students in grades 8, 9, and 12 who rode the bus will report to the cafeteria. All testing will conclude by 11:25. There will be a lunch period that occurs for half of our school that will be here taking tests. And then we will have our second period, our fourth period, and our sixth period. And transportation, again, runs at the end of the regular day. So the next day, because we have a unique schedule because of testing, Thursday, we are going to start the day off with our contracted PLCs we have with teachers. So it's an adjusted schedule again. It's much similar to our Wednesday traditional schedule, late start. Students will report to school to be butts and seats by 9:19, and then they'll just have a traditional periods 1, 3, 5, and 7 that day. Just the times in which they're in those classes are shortened. Inside of the week in reflection, you can see the actual calendar schedules for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But let me tell you a little bit more about the PSAT and the pre ACT. So these are really important state assessments. They are practice assessments. They allow our opportunity for our students, in some cases, to not only prepare for having the opportunity for scholarships towards national merit, it also prepares students who take the SAT. And doing the pre ACT, since we do have the ACT for all of our juniors in the, I would say fall, but now it's actually spring. Those students will have the opportunity to do a pre ACT. Our students have the opportunity to take it before they actually take it. So on Wednesday, our sophomores and juniors will be taking a practice version of these college entrance exams. They will be proctored by our teachers inside of classrooms. Testing begins at 7:35. All juniors will be taking the PSAT, MNSQT, which is National Merit Scholarship. That test allows students a little bit of doing some pre-registration, career exploration components there, along with taking the actual SAT that's broken up over specific periods of time. And this is an entrance exam that some colleges still accept, mostly for scholarships, but it allows our students to get prepared for many of the state tests. Each year we do this. We've been doing this uh, prior to reconfiguration, and this is the scheduled day that the state and also the national test is being offered. 11th graders who are at Auburn, uh, you have the opportunity to stay around and actually take this test, or you can go to Auburn that day. You are excused from the exam because most of you are going to be going into a career program. You need to get those minutes, those hours, and that program is going to line you up for a job. So the scholarships towards college may not be as applicable to you. Our sophomores are taking the pre ACT. It's another practice assessment. It simulates the ACT that we have our juniors taking in the spring. It's a shorter window of all the tested subject matters of English, math, reading, and science. It's really geared towards our 10th graders. It should help them be prepared for when the ACT occurs. It also will help prepare them for when they do high stakes testing throughout the year. It's important that our students come prepared. They need a number two pencil for this. This is a pencil paper test. Um, and if you have any specific questions about the PSAT or the pre ACT, please contact Tim Hurlbut, our school counselor. I've included in the weekend reflection some sites that you can be exposed to what the test looks like, practiced, but it's not necessary for you to practice this practice test, but it will allow you to see these are the things that are on it. So I wanted to make this short video, hopefully make it a little bit more concise. Many of you like to see things with your own eyes, but also some of you like to listen and try to understand. As you can tell, there are schools across the country that'll be testing on this day. Some choose during the school day, some choose it to be on Saturdays. Because we're trying to prepare two grade levels, both tests are on the same day. Thanks. And if you have any questions, let us know.